we can share it with everybody who didn't have a chance to make it in the call. Hey, Dan, what's up?
Yeah, hi, Vandal. How you doing?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, I'm feeling better. Let me get the video on here. Yeah.
There you go. Got you
Cool,
there.
cool. Big shout out to everybody in the house. Yeah, so I started recording already. This is our rescheduled 17th NxM Community Call. Much love for everybody who is on the call today on Telegram. Appreciate you joining us. This call actually is really important because there are a lot of updates, and these are sort of the updates that I was hoping to give last week before I got sick, and now I'm feeling much better, and I'm happy to report that we can dive right into the updates. I'm going to see if I can share my screen. Yes, I can. Okay, this is good. Good sign. Good sign. Okay, so I'm going to start with our October report. Let me just dig it up for a second here. Sorry, I was rushing trying to get everything settled. October report. Okay, monthly report for October. All right, let's do that. Okay. Screen share. All right. Can you guys see this? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, wonderful.
Oh,
what happened? What happened? Here we go.
It's on a separate screen. But yeah, it's on a separate screen, but I can see it.
Okay, hold on. Something moved. Oh, no. This just went to the comments. Okay, anyway. All right, so our report for October is in on the governance forum that was done at the end of the month. It basically summarizes everything that we've done as a community, including social media stuff here. So we had myself on Twitter and Telegram, Paul Kranz on Facebook and Instagram. Stephen has now retired from Discord. We've got John X, who has taken over from him. And then we have Irie, aka Rob, who's taken over as social media manager. So an important thing to note about that is that for the social media team, if you want any sort of social media support for anything to do with NxM or yourself in additional support for whatever you're doing, you can feel free to hit up the social media team, any one of us, or pop into the Facebook, the Telegram social media team channel. If you need it, it is there for you, and I think I will also attach it in the pinned documents. But if you do need it, just reach out to any one of us. We can help support you there. We have a form that you can fill out, and that form basically takes information about your event or whatever it might be, photos and everything else, and then that helps us disseminate it across social media platforms. October, we also consolidated bounties. We had extra funds in our bounty wallet that got moved to the new DAO. So we're happy to say that that's in there. We also created some resources for the Open NxM, which is a store for NxM members to be added as a minter. That means that you don't need to pay the 6.5 NEAR required to launch your own store on Mintbase. You can use our Open NxM store. And while doing so, you are also supporting NxM with 10% of the total 100% secondary royalty going back to the DAO, as well as the 50% of the first sale royalty going back to the DAO. So if you want to mint and support NxM at the same time, you can use this. I started with it. We have a piece up on there from Duocelot from the clan as well, and we invite anybody else who wants to do that. I will share this in the Telegram here for everybody. If they want to have a look at the report, they can go and run through it with me as well. We have a community calendar, which is here as well. I'm not sure if everybody knows about it or uses it to see what's going on in the community, but you can go and have a look there. That's usually all of the stuff that we have planned out throughout the week and the months. I think it may need to be updated. Just quick summary of events and activities as well is our NxM Mint-based store had a total of 142 transactions with 158.23 near earned in total since we opened it up. We've launched our open NxM store. The Keep It Local NxM event kicked off our first collaboration with Keep It Local, and it featured trophy knives with the release of their first NFTs, and also Keep It Local have launched their own store and will continue to do more events with NxM as well as in CryptoVoxels at the playground. Traffica, who is a band based here in Lisbon, who work out of the Ahosh studio, had a Halloween party, which we supported. It was totally awesome. I was there. Enjoyed myself, dressed up as a shamanic witch doctor. I don't know. I would guess I was just a dude in a red bucket hat with beads. But we hope you had an awesome Halloween as well. So that was there. NxM Live 6 went down as well, featuring some awesome artists. We had the NxM Anthem, the number 4, is already out. And I believe that's the one that is artwork by Ted. I gotta see where is it? Here it is. Let's go to it. Yeah. Oh wait, this is 4. Okay, we need 5. NxM Anthem 5. Anthem 5. 4 is still in the works. Actually, we're still waiting for Masia to submit that one. I wish the search function was a lot better on the governance forum. That is something that I would like to propose. All right, NxM Anthem, October. It should be October. All right, so let me try this. October. There we go. Wait, no. Okay, here it is. All right, so the NxM Anthem for October was minted already. It's called Shy One. I purchased one myself. It's a really awesome poem by Nilly Noon with music from Mark Waldron Hayden and the visuals by Ted IV. This one was a collaboration with Muti DAO, which is another DAO and guild in the near ecosystem. They're also based here in Portugal, and you might know some of their members, Tabea, as well as Falman. And this one is out already, so super happy about that. Let's go back to October's. Where is our October? Okay, let's bring it back. Should have set up my tabs a bit better. Anyway, here we go. We also did round 4. Shout out to Lord Sanctus, who is doing a lot of really cool projects that we also hope to support, not only through NxM, but through the Creatives DAO. And round 4 was basically a competition that was held in the real world. And a song was created and minted on the NxM store by Shorty Duop, who was the winner, and it was called Crocodile Tears. And I was also the lucky guy who swooped in there and got that NFT, which is really dope. And big shout out to round 4. Necropalooza, such an awesome name. Commando Burrito, based in Mexico, with their troupe of artists, performed a Halloween event called Necropalooza, which actually, unfortunately, we were wanting to do the restream in CryptoVoxels, but I was super out of it, and I was unable to prepare the parcel for them. But there was a recap of that on their Twitch. And then DAO Drop Season 2 ended. Unfortunately, we didn't have a final show with that, unfortunately. So it looks like we won't be having any more DAO Drops moving forward, unless there's something new proposed in the future. And our DAO. So I'm going to head over to our NxM DAO. So let's see if you guys can see this. What happened here? No. Here we go. Whoa. Why is our DAO non-existent? That is so odd. NxM. Our DAO is missing. Oops. Okay. I don't know what's going on with that. But we have a new DAO. And this is our new DAO on Astro. All right. And it is here. We had moved everything. Well, at least I had put in a proposal to move things to Astro DAO. And we created the Astro DAO, I think it was about 2 weeks back, and slowly had transitioned moving things over. Now, I really like Astro DAO's new layout. It makes it a lot easier for us to look at doing DAOs. We can set up bounties here. We can create polls. We can have a look at the treasury. You can see here. We currently have the 249 near, which was from our bounties wallet left over. So that's in the DAO now as well. And then, of course, we can create various groups. So we have all members group here, our open NxM group, our council group, and we'll be creating more groups as well here. So this is the current council. And I think I'm going to build off of this right here to talk a little bit more about the council. So I created a post. Where is it? Where is my post? Here it is. Okay. I created a post here about opening up council positions for NxM members who are interested in getting involved to play a little bit more of a leadership role in the community. I know that, I've kind of been leading the charge since we kicked things off in, I guess, April of this year. And what I've been working on over the past month is to create situations for new members to come in and take on leadership positions in NxM. And I'm super happy to say that there has been a lot of activity, and I think that a lot of people could be candidates for this position. So I'm going to now share this as well in our chat. Okay. So here we go. If you are interested and you are on this call, you can head over to the post and you can just check it out. It basically is letting you know that we had one of our council step down, which is Jop. Jop has stepped down because he's moving on to a new area within the Near ecosystem and is no longer going to be handling DAOs. So that leaves the council currently, myself, Chloe, Dan Zeitwarp, as well as Grace. So we're hoping to add 2 new council. So basically you qualify if you've contributed value to the NxM community, if you participated in any of the NxM events or activities, if you're active on Telegram and are interested in taking on a leadership role. So until the 17th of November, this will be open for people to comment on. And then on the 18th, we will decide at our next community call who will be selected for this position. New council members are expected to be helpful within the Telegram channel, commit to weekly calls, comment on proposals on the governance forum, such as this one, and vote on proposals in the DAO. And there will be some compensation for members of the council through our DAO management monthly budget. So, of course, if this is something you're interested in doing, please drop a reply. We have a reply from Paul, Manish as well, and yes, and John. So far we have three replies. So feel free if this is something you're interested in and you want to take part and play a more of a leadership role in NxM, we welcome you to do so. All right, so along with this, now let's get into November. I know we're already in November, and our funding request for November activities has not fully gone through yet. So let me bring it up, and we can go through it together. After I kind of go through everything here, I'll open up the floor for questions. We can have chats. And any of the members of the community can talk about what they're doing and share. Oops, I want to edit. Why do I want to edit? Okay, no, all right, save edit. Okay, so this links to our report. We've talked about some of the changes that are going to be made to NxM. I'm going to share this in the chat with everybody as well, so you can have a look and go through it if you want together or at your own pace. So our plans for November, NxM Live 7, currently selecting artists, I believe. There is an NxM Live Telegram channel if you need it. If you're interested, poke me or poke Max Power or anybody else who can help link you to that Telegram. We have Keep It Local Live 2. All of the proposals for these are linked in. There are a few that are missing. I need to link some of them in. That's the current reason why we haven't submitted it yet for the funding, as there's a couple more to link in here. Beat Kitchen, which I've been waiting personally for quite a while, which is put on by djanna. That's going to be kicking off as well this month. If I'm not mistaken, it is happening this weekend, the first one. So please do go through and look at each of the proposals so you can get an idea of these activities, and we will also be sharing about them in our Telegram. There's also collaborations, the NxM Anthem 5, which I believe is involving, I want to say, Symbolic, or no, DJ Lethal Skills and Kane Mayfield, I believe. Yeah. And then, of course, we're also, this is a cross-DAO collaboration with Kudu DAO. We're supporting the mastering of one of the artists' albums. And then we've got bounties, which I'm super excited about, the NxM sticker pack for Telegram bounty, so we can finally have our own little sticker pack for Telegram. And then also the NxM trading cards for NxM members. There is a poll in the Telegram. Please do put your vote on the poll. We'll be selecting 6 artists to be featured. These are currently from members within the community who have contributed to the community, and they are listed in the poll. So click on that poll. It's in the pinned messages. You can find it there. Make sure to vote on it. And then, of course, we continue with our social media team allocation, DAO management, and then here we have our council, which I need to edit as well to remove Yop. And then, yeah, so this is it. This is our budgeting. We're over budget mainly because we have a surplus of NEAR, and I wanted to include, where is it? Did I not? I didn't cover it. Okay, yes, the The Goa Fest. Okay, so I need to also update this because Dimitri, who is in the chat, hopefully Dimitri, you can also talk about this after. It would be great. It's going to be a festival happening in Goa, which I believe is this weekend. So this is super exciting, and we're super happy to support it as well. So yes, we had some extra budget in the coffers, and we are allocating that budget to help support a few more initiatives. So this is what's popping. And lastly, I'm going to go here to our proposed changes for NxM. And I think this is really important because now we are in November and we're going to be moving into December. And what I was really hoping to do here is to kind of get more community members involved, to decentralize NxM a bit further, so that I'm a bit less of the central point for people to, if they need help, they don't always have to come to me. There's other members of the community who can take over a leadership role, and then that way we're decentralizing the leadership of NxM, and I hope that NxM can then take its own direction, whichever way that the community members want NxM to go, and so on and so forth. So what we're starting with is a restructuring of our funding. So rather than the current way that we are doing funding, which is talking to community members and getting ideas for events and activities, we are setting up 2 streams of grants. So the first grant stream is an event stream. So this is the NxM events grant stream, and I've just created the guide for this, so I'll go to that shortly. But what it is basically a grant for anybody who wants to do events. They can submit for funding for the event through this grant. The grant is open to anybody in the ecosystem. You don't have to necessarily be an NxM member to apply, but you will need to basically register as a member at that point, so to get accepted, obviously. But it's open for anybody out there to submit applications to, which means that we can increase our membership. So when people do apply, they do apply to become a member of NxM. And there's going to be a lot of cool things around the membership part for NxM. We're going to be doing membership badges as NFTs, and we're going to be creating a group for each membership tier on the DAO as well, which will give you an opportunity to vote on polls, take part in bounties, and participate in community governance to the degree that your group enables you to, based on your membership. So with that said, I think I did away with the application form. We're just strictly going to use the governance form. There will be an application deadline. I'll get to that shortly. But let's move to stream 2 here. Stream 2 will be the projects grant. So I'm looking at the projects grant as something that can support initiatives outside of events, whether that's support on like mixing, mastering, getting a beat, studio time, a music video, pressing stickers, I don't know, whatever it is that benefits you as an artist, as an individual, group, or collective, that involves NxM and benefits NxM in a way where maybe there will be minting of NFTs or involvement of NxM members, or adding some sort of benefit through that, the use of the funds, then all of those projects will fall under the projects grant stream. So there'll be 2 streams. There'll be funding available for both streams. And then, of course, our DAO migration, which has already been done. Okay. And then, of course, moving on to phase 2, which is going to take place, I believe, in December. We're going to look at moving away from Creatives DAO for our funding and getting funding directly from near grants. Now, the reason for doing this is that we're able to put in an application for funding to NEAR grants to then enable us to collect, to get more money upfront for a longer period of time, so that then we're able to fund more things over a longer duration. So we're looking at 3 to 6 months of funding in advance, so that we can put that money into the DAO, and then we can have our 2 streams of grants, our events grants and our project grants, run without having any issues of waiting for funds to come in first, needing to have all of our proposals, and so on and so forth. So this is going to be the next move. And then together with that, we're going to be looking at exploring DeFi integration. So that means an NxM token, potentially. This is something that I'm super excited about exploring, to see how we can create an NxM token, a governance token for the DAO. We can do an initial DAO offering, either through Skyward or Nearpad. And then we can basically have an NxM token listed on Ref Finance with liquidity pools and farming and all that cool DeFi stuff that's been really popping off within the NEAR ecosystem. There are a lot of moving parts for this in particular, so I feel like it's going to be a bit more involved and a bit more of a challenge to kick this off. So we're looking for by the end of December, potentially, to launch this, at which point then I think that we're on the road to creating a sustainable ecosystem for NxM in the future, because the NEAR grants and the funding from NEAR is not going to last forever. And thinking forward on how we can create a sustainable future for NxM, I think this is the most ideal path to choose. So this is super exciting. And I think I covered everything. So let me get to the guide here for NxM events. Submission guide. Here we go. Wait, no, not this one. This is the old one. NxM events. All right, very shortly we will open it up for questions. And here we go. Here it is. Okay, I'm going to share this as well. I haven't shared this yet with anyone yet in the group, so you guys are the first to see this. All right, so with the events grant, we are kicking off this month for December funding, all right? So there's a maximum of 1,000 USD available for your event from the NxM DAO per month. Now, all the requirements are here, right? And it just says here you have to have a NEAR name. If you don't have one, you can register, and then you can register on the governance form. Now, we have an official membership registration form here for NxM. Now, this is going to be very important moving forward, because this is how we're going to be issuing the NFT badges to members, is through this membership form. So we would like all members to actually fill this out. I know this is going to be a process to get people to do it. So I'll be sharing most likely individually and in the group, reminding people to fill it out. It's very simple: NEAR name, email address, and name, and then information that you want to put there. So submission deadlines, this is very important. There will be a submission deadline. Currently, the main issue that we're having is people aren't basically submitting their applications. They aren't submitting their proposals in time for us to then get them ready to send them out. And then there's a bit of a delay. So this is why I want to streamline this. 25th of each month, okay, starting on the 25th of November, we will open up submissions until the 30th of November. So 30th of November, then all the submissions will close. So that means you have a 5-day window to submit your events grant application for funding for December, okay? This guides you through the process. Submission process is here. Create new topic tells you how to do it. Basically, you put event proposal, name of event, date. Use the tags. As you can see here, these tags is NxM. It's pretty straightforward. If you have any questions or concerns, you can always holler at me or anybody else in the group. And then your proposal. So you just fill in your proposal, so on and so forth, blah, blah, and then you create your topic and then publish your post. Then we will review between the 1st and the 3rd of each month. We'll review and then approve. So then if your proposal is approved, it will be marked approved here in the title, and you'll get a message, a comment saying it's been approved, and then congratulations. So some of the guidelines, you're probably wondering, this is to simplify the process of your application. So ensure that you have the proposed date of your event, the purpose of your event, like what you hope to achieve through it, who all the people involved in it, including yourself, the artist, whoever else, what the goals of the event are in particular, like whether that's to create more awareness, just to have fun, to sell NFTs, launch something, whatever it might be, the detailed budget of how much goes to who, and as well as a basic marketing and promotional plan. It doesn't have to be extensive. It's just like how you're going to spread the word, who's your audience, and that kind of thing. All right. We also understand that some events and proposals might require a percentage of funds up front to cover costs. So we've got an allocation of up to 50% of the total budget available to be requested up front in case you need upfront funding. Some of the tips here are be as detailed as possible. Include members of the NxM community in your proposal. Incorporate NFTs, posters, gifts, art, collaborations. Create onboarding opportunities. Be inclusive as possible. Use clear and simple English to convey your message. Ask for help from the NxM community admins. Explore previously approved proposals to see how others have done it in the past. And ultimately, be honest and have fun. All right, so there you have it. That's it. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I think that we are done from that. Let me stop screen sharing. Stop sharing. All right. Hey. Okay, cool. It's good. It looks like we've got a nice gang of people in the house. So thank you everybody for coming through. I do appreciate you, and I would like to kind of open the mic or open your mics if you want to ask any questions. So feel free, anybody want to ask anything or give any update?
Yeah, hi Vandal, it's Dan. So the events budget, $1,000. Is that the total? That's the total amount available per event, or per proposal, or per NxM member?
Yeah, per proposal, per member, per event. I mean, it could be an event series, right? So, for example, if you've got a couple of events within the month, but it can only reach a maximum of 1,000.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So thinking that that's fine. I've got no plans, but if you were putting on some kind of series of like an event over a weekend when there's a Friday and a Saturday and a Sunday, there's basically one block of funding of a maximum of $1,000 for all three events, rather than listing them as separate events. If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Right. Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem.
Hey Vandal, what's up? It's John X, man.
Hey John, how you doing?
Hey, I'm very fine. So I saw part of the November budget for NxM, and I see that the Discord server activity overhaul, like I proposed on the governance side, was not included. of course, I've not made any proposal for any budget yet, but I feel like we have to incorporate some we have to incorporate that it has to be a, how do I put it now? Because I'm going to be hosting twice a month live stream on the Discord server. This is part of getting members used to using the Discord server channel, so that the communities can get to meet each other personally through voice chat and communicate and exchange ideas. And so like there's a plan about making the NxM Guild open to non-artists and creatives, but like non-NFT Web3 artists actually, but the global music community as a whole. Like I said on the governance forum, it's going to help people, maybe fans of NxM artists or friends, or maybe co-artists who are not yet introduced to Web3 to be familiar with what Web3 is. So that is also going to be. I've not actually expanded on this initiative yet, but like yeah, it's an internet project, and finally there's going to be a monthly trivia once a month actually. You get it just has a way of sensitizing NxM artists and members about the Discord server channel, so we can have more activity there. I don't know.
Yeah, so John, the Discord, along with all the other social media, is funded, and there is a budget for all the social media's elements that falls under the DAO management category. It's not listed in detail here, but it is in the budget. So you coming on board as taking over the Discord there's funding for you for that. Like everybody else who's contributing to the social media elements, you'll be getting the same as everybody else. Yeah. Just so you're aware.
Thank you, man. That was, yeah.
I'll DM you with more details in terms of the amount. I believe it's currently, I think we still have budget from our marketing request. So I think that's 300 US for each of the social medias. So that would be the budget for you there. Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Thanks.
Okay. All right. Thanks, John. I appreciate you wanting to come in and take a role. I did see your comment as well on the council. So thank you so much for your interest in wanting to be a part of the NxM Council as well.
No, I didn't want to be a part. I was only vouching for my co-fellow DAO member, the big DAO, my brother Paul. I was vouching for him to. Yes, I didn't decide to come in as a council member. No, I don't think it's time for that yet. But it would be a privilege to serve on the council of the NxM. Like the NxM is such a great, platform. But I think it's not time for that yet. So like I'm vouching for Paul to come in, and if Paul is right here, he could say hi, man. It's been a whole lot for us, launching the Beat Style, and we are looking to so many great things to achieve together, bringing on producers, and hopefully if the NxM mixtape gets if that project gets sanctioned, or how do I say it, it's going to be fun also. It's been fun also actually.
Yeah, maybe let's do that. Let's get Paul on the mic just to also give an update on things. Paul?
Yes, hi guys. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. Yeah, currently we are working on the link request for the BitDAO. So yeah, we need to work out for all the detailed stuff, and we will share everything with you. And yeah, we have a close list of artists. Everybody know with whom they are working with. So yeah, deadline is the end of the November, and I hope that everyone will record the track, and it will be everything ready and set. And yeah, Ted is working on the graphics, and we are planning to release mixtape at the end of December, I hope, but I know it may change. But we will see with John and with you, Vandal, how it will be going. So yeah, I'm really excited for this, and I think that we will do some good marketing with the NxM mixtape of the NxM community, and yeah, maybe some free giveaway NFT from recorded song. We'll see because we have a lot of work to do, and yeah, I'm really excited for this. And thank you for doing this, and thank you that everyone shows some interest in the NxM mixtape. So thank you guys.
All right, thanks,
That's
Paul.
all from me.
All right, appreciate you. Dimitri, I know that the event is coming up on Saturday. Do you want to jump on the mic and just kind of tell people what's going to be happening for the event and everything? I think it would be really great to hear from you.
But you can read all information. I hope it will come cool event.
Yeah, I will share. I'll share it in the group. But yeah, it would be great also to hear from you personally. So I'll share it in the group so people can look as well. Go ahead.
I will try to make it. I don't want to speak so much. I will try to make it, and I will make some video report, and you can see everything what will happen in 13.
All right. Okay, so then I'll share this in I'll share it. Hold on. There we go. All right, so it's going to be a trance beach party. I'm trying to find wow, there's a lot of comments. I think it's in the comments. You posted it in one of the comments, right? The updated, let me find it here. All right, so Trance Beach Party by Organic Trance Project with support of Near Protocol and Open Web Community in Goa. The idea is to support authentic musical show of the Organic Trance Project, as well as to inform people who come to the party about open web and get them involved in the Near Protocol ecosystem. Participation in this event is an essential step to develop a community of people in Goa who will start to understand and use Near in their lives. The main aim is to create a concert this Saturday, 13th of November, and is to create Near accounts and get followers for the Instagram. So there's an Instagram as well there, Goa Open Web Community. And then the Goa Trance Project is a delightful community of artists who create and live contemporary dance music on traditional and modern instruments, which beats and unbroken rhythms get everyone into a real trance experience under the starry sky and keep dancing for hours. Man, I wish I was in Goa right this weekend. That would be lovely to experience. This is really super cool. It's happening on the Arambol beach, as well as the market. There's a market, I think, that happens in the same place. There will be a stage with banners with Near put up on there, and there will be tea and donuts with a collaboration with bakery. Cool. There will be stickers with Near and QR codes as well spread around during the concert. This is awesome.
This bakery accept Near because it's my friends, and we trying to work with them, and they accept Near in Straight and Bakery.
Oh, this is cool. I like that. And who are some of the performers?
First, it's Organic Trance musicians. It's like it was like a project, but now it's becoming a little bit band, like 5-7 people. Like this, they improvising during the 2 to 4 hours. I think we will start 6. Maybe it will come till 9 or till 11, and let's see if I can use your program. If I can't find way to use program, can I use Instagram for live stream?
Yeah, of course. Just as long as you can share the Instagram, you can share it in the NxM chat here, so that
Just
people
we
can.
will try because I have team like 20 people, 10, 15, 20 people, and one guy promised me to use your program, what you write me.
Twitch.
I hope we will. But he asked me, we need account, no? Can you give account for him, or how we can
It's
let him?
just it's like YouTube. Twitch is kind of like YouTube. It's you just download it on your computer. You sign up with an email. You don't have to pay for anything. It's free. It's like using like YouTube in that way, right? So
Okay,
it doesn't
understood.
really. Yeah, it doesn't really require needing an account. If you were to use our account, then we would just basically be giving you the login information
Let's see if
the NxM.
just if for emergency, if I can't use this program, what you write, can I use Instagram and I will share a link to my, not my, maybe it's will open web community Goa near,
Yeah.
and we will translate making stream live from this maybe. But I will try to make it with your application.
Yeah, with Twitch, it's just it allows us to embed it in CryptoVoxels so that we can have people go into CryptoVoxels and be able to watch the party together with you in CryptoVoxels. We can't do that with Instagram, unfortunately. The only two applications we can use is YouTube and Twitch for broadcasting, for the streaming. Otherwise, if you can't use it and you want to use the Instagram, just share the Instagram account with the group here, so anybody who is on Instagram can go on Instagram and watch it. The other thing about Twitch as well is that you can save your stream, whereas Instagram, I'm not sure if you can create a recording of your screens. So
No,
stream.
Instagram can record.
Okay,
too.
so then after that, you can upload the recording from Instagram somewhere else. Okay. Yeah, I don't use Instagram really anymore. So
Yes, I will try because I want to do with your application, but I asking only for emergency if we can't use if.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, no problem, Dimitri. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to add?
Just I hope we will make it good and big.
Awesome. Me too. All right.
Just one quick say for Dimitri, man. We hope he can actually learn to master virtual reality and he can replicate what's going on in Goa on Saturday. Right? He can replicate that in CryptoVoxels, so we all can attend because Dimitri is a great rock artist. I heard a couple of his materials and we're collaborating on a song and a mixtape. So I hope he masters virtual reality soon enough so we can participate accordingly.
Yeah, really, for that, all we require, if possible, is the Twitch feed for us to put it into CryptoVoxels. Either way, it's all good. This is the beginning of hopefully more things to come, and I'm also looking forward to the track as well. Dimitri has shared some of his music, and we're happy to have him as a more active member of the NxM community, and appreciate you. Is there, I want to open up the floor to anybody else who's still here. I know that DJ Nana is here. Nana, are you interested in chatting about Beat Kitchen?
Definitely. Can you guys hear me?
Your mic is really low.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Can you hear me now?
it's still a little low.
Oh gosh. How about now? Still really low?
Yeah, this is better.
Okay, wicked. Good day, everyone. My name is DJ Nana, longtime friend of Vandals. I'm living here in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I DJ, I make beats, I do a lot of different things. And during the early onset of the pandemic, I started this thing called Beat Kitchen, where I was just basically going into my record collection, pulling out a random record and sharing a link where others were able to download that record, like any piece of vinyl, downloaded a bunch of samples, sent a link that people would be able to download, and then would ask them in a week's time to submit music to me via email. And then I would share what they had created, basically playing the original sample and then playing what they recreated from that sample. As time has gone on, there's become a little bit of an interest. This idea, it was kind of inspired by Rhythm Roulette. I'm not sure if anybody's ever seen this online
Yep.
series that's on YouTube. It's called Rhythm Roulette, where basically a bunch of different producers are blindfolded. They walk into a record store, they pick out three records blindfolded, they take the record back to their studio, and out of any of those three records, whether incorporating each one of the records or one of them, they find a song to sample and then they make a beat and voila. So in this sense, again, I would just go into my record collection, share a sample, and then ask for people to participate with their flips, their recreations of that sample. In obvious internet and sample adherence, there have been some problems that I encountered, because obviously I don't own the sample, or I don't own the music. So with the help of Vandal is suggested that I either go into my own compositions, basically they're creating my own samples, or um, using my own music, or just creating, whether it be submitting, like sharing stems of a song that I've made in the past, or again creating a composition. I have been on hiatus with Beat Kitchen for a while, but I'm happy to announce that we're back on last week Sunday. Forgive me for not knowing the remembering the exact date. Last week Sunday, I sent an email out to the existing group of people that I've been working with for this weekly venture, and out of that, I've also sent a couple links out to the XM group. Shout out to Paul. Paul sent me his email address, and I've added him to that group. And I sent out the first sample that will be used. And on this coming Monday at 9 p.m. Eastern, I'm still figuring out whether it's going to be via my Twitch, which is twitch.tv/DEEJAYNANA, or my YouTube, youtube.com/DJNANA, ear too much, EAR, the number two, MUCH. Either one of those will be where we'll be broadcasting. Again, just to reiterate, I send out an email. I kindly ask for anybody who's willing to participate, and it doesn't matter what level of production skill that they may have. We're not in the competition mode just yet, where like there's a winner, or people are being judged. We're simply building a community of would-be artists and producers, and asking again for their email address, where then I send an email explaining what we're doing with in content, or enclosed in that email is the sample that we will be using, or that I'm asking those producers, beat makers, to recreate into their own sort of beat. So again, on Sunday I sent that email out. On Saturday, we normally give about a week, or week to 6 days, for participants to create and then resubmit. Sending the Beat Kitchen email, beatkitchen8@gmail.com is the email address where these go out, and where I ask participants to then send me their beat. And then for the show, by the time it's showtime, we do it all over again. I share the initial sample of where I had asked everybody to sample and then recreate, and then in line of whoever, and like normally I do it in the order of where I had said, how I had received the beats. So like say Paul, Vandal, and XYZ person sent me their beats on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and that's how I generally then choose the order of how I play the beats in succession. Um, so yeah, we're we're back up and we're starting again next week. What is it? Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern. I think Monday, November 15th is our first show. This will be done weekly. Um, so again, upon receiving the submissions, I then send out another email with a new sample, and we follow suit each week. Again, just figuring out like before, obviously showtime, an email and a message into the group will be sent, letting everyone know what broadcasting where I'll be broadcasting, whether it'll be via YouTube or Twitch. I also tend to like the reason why I'm debating on which one is because I have more followers on my YouTube, and I believe I'll then also be able to actually save a copy of the actual show that I can then use and like edit down and then share on social media platforms. Twitch, I'm still just under the required amount of followers, so I urge everybody to follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/DEEJAYNANA, so I can get to that number and then be able to download and be able to share the videos through that, using that portal. Um, yeah, it's been cool to have people from literally all over the world participate. We have a gentleman from Mexico. Again, like I said, I'm based out of Toronto, Ontario, Canada. We have um, people like I can't even remember all the places. Well, I just remember the one gentleman, DJ N Raider, in particular, because him and I have actually developed a relationship, and now him and I are actually working on some projects to put out into the near future. So again, this has been community based. It hasn't necessarily been competition based. It's just been a means for people to get better at their craft. I also know that two other participants using beats from Beat Kitchen have got placements with the artists. So there's a gentleman in Toronto he goes by Quackish Swayze. He just recently got a placement being an MC has bought one of the beats that he had made that was in the batch of samples that I provided, and Pangea Delphi actually won a beat competition that Serato, the DJ software, put together, and was judged by DiBiase, another producer, a popular producer out of the United States. He used one of the beats that he used, and he won one of the Serato beat contests. So slowly but surely, this has been picking up steam. Again, mad love. Vandal knows what it is. I got nothing but love for him. Always have, always will. Um, I am definitely an analog, old school dude. So please forgive me on my my slowness when it comes to all of this new technology. I'm still doing my best in terms of keeping up and understanding. So yeah, we broadcast our first show on Monday, 9 p.m. Eastern, Monday, November 15th. I will be reiterating all of the links and the handles at Beat Kitchen 8 on Instagram is where you can find us. You'll be able to see past submission videos and beats via that page. SoundCloud.com/ Beat Kitchen 8. It's the number 8 is where you can also hear past submissions. At DEEJAYNANA is my Instagram page. I tend to use that page mostly yet again because I have a bigger reach via my page, and yeah, that's I think about it. The only other thing I guess also is that just came up, literally just came up last night, is Serato. Serato, again, the DJ software, has now also created a uh, production software, and that's where like I normally use hardware. Like I'm known for using an MPC 2000. I've slowly been getting into Machine Studio, but I've been using Serato Studio, which is a software that they have, a production studio software that they have. Serato reached out to me yesterday asking me to do a live, like, they have something similar to Beat Kitchen. They call it Serato Kitchen. So next Tuesday at 6 p.m., I'll
Nice.
be actually just making beats live with Serato Studio. I will obviously be bigging up Beat Kitchen. I obviously will be bigging up at sorry, Vandal, jump in. You know I always suck.
Yeah, NxM.
NxM,
Yeah.
and I'll definitely be shouting out Vandal every chance I get while I'll be on that. But yeah, we are launching Beat Kitchen. Beat Kitchen will be weekly. I'll be providing one sample, something out of my database. It's, when I say sample, it's not something that we will get in trouble with. It will be something that is sample free, or a composition of my own. And yeah, 9 p.m. November 15th, 9 p.m. Eastern is when we get our first live show, and hopefully we get a bunch of submissions. So it's not too late for anybody who's still wishing to be involved. I will reiterate everything that I just mentioned here in the group chat, and via the Beat DAO and the DJ DAO for anybody who's interested.
Oh yeah, much love. Thank you, Nana. And also, if you can share with me which channel you want to stream
Definitely.
on, then that way I will also see how we can get that into the crypto voxels so that we can
For sure, boss.
share
For
the
sure. You will
show
definitely know well
live.
beforehand.
Awesome.
You got it.
Wonderful.
You got it.
Okay. Thanks, Nana. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Cool. Justin, are you able to chat? Because I know that you hit me up about C1 and NxM, and maybe you want to share what your ideas are and your thoughts with the community here on the call.
Yeah. What's up, man?
What up?
What up? Yeah, no, so I was actually just reaching out. C1 has put in for a like a fairly big marketing proposal. I don't know if you saw it on the forum, Vandal.
Yeah, I
was,
did see it, but I haven't had a chance to go through it completely yet.
Yeah, so basically what we're doing is we've linked up with an artist. His name is Carter Zahir. He's originally from Ottawa. He's based in Hollywood now. He's got quite a significant following, like in his niche market. So we're going to be doing an exclusive NFT for him. And then alongside that, we're going to be doing like a big marketing campaign with a third party called NFTU, based out of Manchester. So these guys, NFTU, are really good. They've sold out collections within like 50 minutes of launch for millions of dollars on OpenSea. So they kind of have their their skills. So we're going to be utilizing this marketing company, if all goes well. We'll be utilizing this marketing company alongside this other NFT that we're dropping, pulling in his fan base. So the idea is to open up the store for obviously C1 contributors and NxM contributors to try to bring more traffic to the NFTs from collectors. So with that, I would be, we would obviously be paying NxM DAO off of anybody that comes in from NxM.
Awesome. And are you able to share also that proposal in the chat for people to have a look at?
Yeah, absolutely. Give me 1 second.
No worries. Is there anything else you wanted to add as well?
No, I was working on the NxM mixtape track with Sleazy and Rhyme Taylor. So I'm excited about that one.
Oh yeah, nice.
With the Rhyme Taylor.
Pardon me?
What's that, Paul?
Have you contacted with Rhyme Taylor? I sent him a message.
So I've already sent him the beat. Sleazy's recording his part tonight, and we'll be sending that back to Rhyme Taylor by tomorrow.
Nice, thank you. Nice. No.
Oh yeah.
Vandal, I'm
Beautiful.
just going to jump in here. I've got to go now. It's time for the rehearsal.
Okay.
I should have, obviously pretty interesting stuff going on. Obviously we can talk separately about the council side of things and how that's going to work. But definitely going to think about doing something with tight lines and the big band, and I'll talk to you about it before I go any further with that.
Okay. Sounds great, then. All right.
mate.
Have a good night.
I'll just drop
All right.
that link in the
Okay.
group
Catch you all later. Bye.
Bye.
Take care, man.
All right. Thanks, Justin. Appreciate it.
Not a problem, man. Not a problem. I'm still waiting for that track from Asia. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I think you've probably heard more of it than I have.
Yeah, and I did hear a piece. She's trying to get married, so there's been a lot going on for her over there. And but yeah, I'll
Fair
remind
enough.
her again.
Yeah, she said this week, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
I know. Yeah, let's fingers crossed.
Right.
Cool, Chloe, in the house. Do you want to say hello? Anything you want to say while you're here? Nope. Driving. Okay. Got it. Drive safe. Don't talk and drive. Okay, so I guess we're pretty much at the end. This is already an hour and 10 minutes almost. But does anyone want to say anything before we close up the call? Any last sort of hellos and highs, or I'm doing this or that, or wanting to share something, please do.
Hey, Ben, it's Alpha 23. Just want to say, as kind of new here as well, just been real quiet. I think the guy before me said it. Kind of new to the NFT thing, so taking it all in and trying to drink from the fire hose and learn as quickly as possible. But just want to ask if you got the information I sent you for the GeckoCon.
Yes, I did. Yep,
right.
yep. We are ready to rock for the Gecko, for the Coin Gecko. That's coming up, by the way, everybody. Coin Gecko, GeckoCon. We've got a bunch of NxM and DAO records and Keep It Local community people's performing, and Alpha 23 is one of them.
Awesome. Thank you so much again for you. And
All
look
right.
to grow with it.
One love. Thanks
One love.
for coming through. All right. Anybody else want to say hi or anything? If not, I will wrap it up. Okay. With that said, thank you so much for coming through. The 17th NxM Community Call is a wrap right here. It is the 11th of the 11th on the 2021. And thank you so much. This is Vandal signing off, saying peace out and catch you next week. One love, everybody.
Thank you, Vandal. See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.